fondly, very vividly, because it was a messed up scene. Well, I saw the movie when I was 11, and it was a messed up scene. So I remember this quite well. And I'm not sure that Darcy would remember this, though, because she's got a famously bad memory for movie things. But it's that old. It was 2005, Batman Begins. And then Batman Dark Knight was 2008, I want to say. And then Dark Knight Rises was 2011, is that right? Yeah, you were very good with actors' names and voice actors. Not so good with like actual moments in movies and plots of movies. You're in year 11. I didn't realize you were so much older. You're old, man. What the hell? You're an old man, Uni. But yeah, Batman looks nasty, and that's because this is from a like 4-second moment in the movie where the Scarecrow inhales his own fear toxin, and he sees Batman as this freakish monster with like, I feel like with like worms on his face and stuff. And this is approximating that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, some might even say you're a boomer. You are a boomer. I watched it when I was as old as TSG, but after 2008. Oh, right, okay. So you watched it like after The Dark Knight came out? So there's what the face actually looks like. And I think this is really, yeah, there's like mud in his mouth and stuff, I feel like. But this is what it looks like without the hood. And I think this is really interesting because the Batman helmet, right, doesn't line up. The eye holes don't actually line up with a regular minifig's eye placement. So if I grab a random minifigure from here, let's grab Harry, right? I've got little Harry here. If I grab Harry, I'll take his sword of Godric Gryffindor and put it aside. So just for context, this is what it looks like when you put the Batman helmet on another minifigure. It actually kind of works in this case because those are his eyebrows there that are showing through, and it just makes Batman look really happy. And I actually I'm here for that. That's actually awesome. That actually works quite well, except for the fact that you can see the glasses underneath the smile. But that is the happiest Batman has ever looked. That is really cute. Yeah, Batman never smiles. Bruce Wayne does sometimes, but not Batman. I'm just gonna put Harry over here. So that's where the eyes actually are. So I do have a Cedric Diggory minifigure. I have 2. I think. 3 even, actually. Actually, I've got one where he even looks like Bruce Wayne because I've got his I've got the Cedric Diggory Yule Ball minifigure. I've got a couple of it. So he actually kind of looks like Bruce Wayne in that. Haba? Dude, we got the same one twice in a row. What's that about? We also got it last stream. So my point is, where those actual eyes are, those aren't what show through the mask. So they've added these extra dots at the top of the head, which become the eyes, which is really, really clever. I'm really impressed by that. Do you see what I mean? Those eyes at the top of the head, that's what becomes the eyes of the mask. And I think that's really cool. But then you can still use it as an alternate head as well. I look forward to seeing people making like their own minifigures using that head. I feel like that's a really useful head for like some kind of like big bad guy or something from Ninjago or something. He looks like what's his name? There's a spider on my wall. He looks like it just occurred to me how I feel like if I would Duro, because I know Duro is terrified of spiders. If he had have seen that tiny little spider going along the wall, he wouldn't have like just looked at it like I did. He would have been like, yes, I'm calling out Duro. Even though he's not technically here, I think he's lurking, possibly asleep. There he is. I look, Duro, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Duro? For But yeah, it's just for basically saying hello. It was the tiniest little spider. He just ran along and he's somewhere below the desk. No, I'm not wrong. Exactly. Anyway, what was I saying? It looks like, what's his name? I want to say Garugamesh, but that's not it. It's not Gilgamesh. Garmadon from Ninjago. That's what the head looks like to me. Yeah, let it get away. It's a tiny... Oh, no, there he goes. I can see him. He's a tiny little guy. He's fine. I honestly wouldn't even feel him if he were on me. It's the tiniest little spider. So there's no alternate head, no alternate face, but there's an entire alternate head. The cape is the spongy type cape, so that's the spongy kind of material. And a little disappointingly, it's the kind of cape that has only one hole. So it's not the fold over one. And I think they've started doing that. They've started using that cape for minifigures that would usually have something else on their back as well. But that's not the case here. So like a minifigure that has long hair or something like that. But that's not the case here, so I'm not sure why they've gone with the single hole cape. Bit strange, if you ask me. And as for the actual Batman head... okay, so we got to the set in 20 minutes, but now we haven't actually started building. We've only looked at the minifigure. The actual Batman head, for anybody wondering, gets the white of the eyes by putting a headband around all Batman minifig heads. What got away? I zoned out for a sec. The tiniest little spider you've ever seen. The tiniest little spider. New Batman minifigs have the single hole cape. Oh, do they? See, that's so weird. Why are they doing that for? I don't like those ones. I want the ones that fold over. But I guess that there is something like